All right. Well, I hope no one gets offended or upset by the meat content. Oh, please no. Dear God. I don't know. Why are you doing it on the TV? You have a perfectly good everything else. What's up, y'all? Much better. Thank you. There we go. Let's see. How are we doing tonight? Daphne, how you doing back there? Are you working on the peppers?
Yeah.
Cool. I should have sharpened this again before I started using it. And thank you. Let's see, I can't... My vision is just so bad. It's getting worse. Even with my contacts in, let's see. What's up? What's up, everyone? So you're probably wondering why I brought you all here tonight. Well, the simple answer is I don't know. I am just trying to cut up some meat so that I can eat it. And Daphne's behind me cutting up some peppers so that we can eat those too. But we're gonna cut off this fat right here.
How thin do you want this?
Pretty thin.
Like,
Oh yeah, that's perfect. That's fine because they're gonna shrivel up whenever we cook them.
okay.
Get rid of the fat.
Is that healthy?
I mean,
But you guys are healthy, right?
yeah,
Kind of.
I wouldn't say so.
Everything else that makes sense.
Kind of. Let's see. Cut that meat. What's up, everyone? How we doing? So, just making dinner. It's late. We got a late start on this because Kroger did not have anything that we were looking for, but HEB did. So we got kind of sidetracked. Had to go a couple different places, but we're gonna make some fajitas tonight. This is not a cooking channel. But
Jawn and Daphne's cooking show.
but I'm not going to be able to go on live for a little while, so I'm going to be doing this for now. I'm going to spread this meat out so I can get some decent seasoning on it.
Do you want the peppers?
Yes.
Yeah. I'll grab a couple more pieces.
We're good. What is this?
I don't know. Sounds familiar.
I don't know what this is. Let's see.
Dun, dun.
What's up? While I've got you here, are there any questions that I can answer? Let me see if I can move this a little bit better so you can kind of see what's going on.
Should we use the cutting?
The what?
Never mind.
Yeah, we're good.
Is this one that goes hey, hey, hey?
Oh, it's this one. Why is this even coming up? Let's see. Have you ever heard the band Deal Casino? No, I have not. It is ex-ambassadors, Renegade, or whatever. Whoever said that they're sorry they have to sleep, go to sleep. Do your thing. It's honestly our fault that we're starting this so late. Did you get the all season?
Yeah, it's already on.
Where's that? Oh, here we go.
Maybe it was half this.
Okay. So what kind of meat was this again? It was beef sirloin?
This is, yeah, it's supposed to be kind of like skirt steak. Ooh,
Ooh,
there we go.
There we go. Look at that. Maybe. Here, do you need help with the peppers?
Not for right now. I mean, it would be a lot easier if I had the cutting board, but...
Well, give me 1 second and I will hook you up with that. Okay. Let's see. Frida says hi, Daphne. She says hi. Someone wants to know if I have an apron. I do not have an apron. If someone wants to make me an apron, I will wear it. Am I going to Toronto? I am going to go to Toronto on the 1OK Rock Tour. Let's see. What's your favorite meal? I don't know. I don't really have like a favorite meal. Just in case anyone was wondering or curious, I am not vegan. I am not vegetarian. I do consume meat. I don't have really a favorite meal. Yeah, picanha is really good, but I mean that's like my favorite kind of meat, I guess. Brianna, oh hey Brianna, wants to know if I've seen the Chlorine music video. I'm ashamed. I still haven't seen it yet. But here's the thing. The reason why I haven't seen the... Also, this probably seems like I'm pouring a shit ton of lemon pepper on this, but I'm truly not. It's barely coming out. I'm barely getting anything, so I'll come back to that.
Oh shit.
Okay. There we go.
Oh, wow.
I haven't seen Chlorine yet, and the reason being is because I don't like consuming new music videos off of my cell phone. Like on a tiny screen with tiny little speakers, there's no like real like immersiveness to that. And with something like Chlorine, you gotta really like put yourself there. No distractions, nothing else around you that can like make you pause and then rewind and stop or whatnot. You have to like really witness it the right way the first time. So I haven't had that moment yet. I haven't had that opportunity to really get into it. So, but I'll watch it. We'll do that tonight. We'll make sure we watch it tonight. Let's see. Someone asked if I can do photography workshops in other cities. I mentioned this in one of my YouTube lives. Or did I mention it in my Q&A video? I don't remember. Also, this is like seasoning salt. It's not just pure salt. That would be fucking wild. I would do workshops in other cities. In fact, that would actually be super awesome. I mean, I'm trying to imagine a scenario where I could actually go to different cities and host workshops for people. That would be super sick. The thing is that there's so much involved, including getting an actual like workshop space. Thank you. Getting an actual workshop space or booking attendees and booking people to actually go to the workshop. And then just doing that whole deal, traveling, getting put up somewhere. There'd be a lot involved with that. I don't think I'd be able to swing that all on my own dime. What is wrong with this lemon pepper?
That's a real thing.
Yeah, it's like...
Do you understand?
It's clumpy. No. Okay, hold on. It's coming out a little bit better now. I'm just trying to get like a nice even spread. Just get another one. Let me just go ahead and grab all the different lemon pepper seasonings that we have. Because obviously, if I had the choice, I would still stick with one that barely comes out. No, I think it's getting there.
Yeah.
I think it's pretty good.
Have you done the other side yet?
Yeah. I'm gonna mix it in here in a second. Oh shoot, that's actually a lot of peppers. I don't know if we're gonna really need that much.
Well, I just cut both of them. I don't know.
Yeah. Thing is that I don't mind over seasoning it a little bit because I can't have too much like lemon pepper or all season or even like, you want to put some garlic?
Yeah, that sounds good.
I feel like I've done that before on fajitas, or garlic powder, for example. Someone says that is a lot of peppers. How do you know? You can't even see the peppers. I'm just gonna do a tiny little bit of garlic salt. I mean, not garlic salt, garlic powder. Excuse me.
And then do you want?
I don't have any Old Bay, but I already put this on. You see it?
Oh, you did?
Yeah, that's all of that right there. And we put more?
No, you don't have to. Are we gonna soak it in the Worcestershire?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. And lime, but we'll get that here in a second. Honestly, I was thinking, you want to do it in that?
I don't see why not.
Okay, I was just gonna do it back in this little thing right here. Is this like the Panic at the Disco like station?
Yeah, it was like the quickest thing I could put on.
Yeah, I get that. Okay. Okay.
The comments are so funny.
What are they saying? Read me some while I do this.
It's Jawn the chef. Yeet. I see Panic again in 3 days.
Ooh,
Love
that's
your
nice.
hoodie. Thanks. Master Chef.
My background isn't good enough. Isn't that great? But okay. Even if I was looking at the screen, I can't see it. No, it's not just that. It's just I can't.
I can't reach.
Hold on, Daphne can't reach the Worcestershire. Yeah. How do I? There we go. There we go. Okay.
How much do you need?
I don't have an exact measurement, just enough to get.
It needs to be shaken out. Usually.
Yeah, it does. Let's see.
Do you want to put the meat in there first and we'll do this?
Yeah, that's fine. Okay.
I usually just use the knife.
Not that I know what I'm doing or anything. I've just happened to make this meal a couple of times. We're making beef fajitas for everyone who's just now joining us. We got some beef sirloin cut into strips over here. Sometimes I cut them into strips. Sometimes I do the whole thing. It just depends on what you're feeling that day. But I have that. I have it seasoned with garlic powder, seasoned salt, lemon pepper. Got some green and red bell peppers cut into strips here that we're going to mix into it. And then we're going to do a little dab of Worcestershire sauce. And a little bit of lime too. Because, God, I cannot have enough lime on everything that I eat.
That is very
Just a
true.
little. Yeah.
Is that good?
Yeah, you can be generous with it. And then mix it up too. But before we do that, I'm going to throw some of these in there too.
Okay.
And then, in addition to that, we're going to also be making some Mexican rice. And then we also have some green beans. Actually, if you want to bring the green beans over here, we can start breaking off the ends. So we're going to have some Mexican rice and some green beans. And once we get this kind of sauced up and seasoned up, we're going to put that back in the fridge. And we're going to leave it in there. Honestly, it's too late to really marinate it for that long. So even if we just have it in there for a short while, then it'll help. But I'm gonna mix it all up and get started on these green beans.
Oh jeez, you hear this?
This is like the emo, like the emo playlist, like of all time.
I know.
Let's see.
Do you want to change it?
No, it's fine. I don't have anything against my emo icons. Just typically when I'm cooking, I like to have something a little less fucking aggressive. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we got that. Just a little bit.
I might just line these up and kind of cut off the ends.
That's what I do. That's fine.
So no, if you want like actually snapping them off.
Oh my god, she was tender.
I'll pick them out. I'm gonna juicy.
Okay, gonna mix that up a little bit. What else? Someone said I would die for Daphne. You hear that?
That's so sweet.
What else? She was tender. Can I give you a drawing at VIP? Yeah, absolutely. If I'm there, and if you're there, and if we're both there at the same time, you can definitely give me a drawing. Yeah, I'm gonna just do just a little dab more. There we go. That should be fine. I'll just do one more little touch now that it's all mixed in. Oh shit. Okay. I feel like we could have set this. I feel like we could have set this up better so you could see what we're doing here. But oh well. Maybe next time. All right. What else? I feel weird just making this, and y'all are just there watching me. What what can I answer? Give me some questions, and I'll give you some answers. Next era hair color. You assume I'm going to change my hair color for the next era, or Hera, to be fair. Let's see. John, I drew you, but I'm not going to a park show. Well, thank you for drawing me. What are you making, dude? Does anyone in the comments want to say what we're making?
You can pin a comment.
Can I?
Yeah.
How do you pin comments? No, I don't know what the next Hera is going to be. Or do I? Fajitas, thank you.
Pin the comment.
Beef fajitas. Yeah. No, my hands are sticky.
Never mind.
Also, that sound can't be good for everyone. I'm sorry if that's a thing. Honestly, we don't need that much more peppers.
We can give them to the rats.
Can rats eat peppers?
I think so. I'll Google it.
I would double check just in case.
Might be too spicy for them.
And then also we can throw these into the pan and once they start.
Also, before anybody comes at me, these are bell peppers, so they're not like jalapenos or anything.
No,
I would not give my rats jalapenos.
No, they're just bell peppers. All right, I'm gonna stick that in the fridge. We can get started on some other stuff too.
Yeah, you'll probably have to get the skillet all hot and everything.
Huh?
Probably have to get the pan all hot and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, well, I'll leave this right here. Okay, so as you can see, from this very, very sophisticated and very glamorous setup that we have here, we now have beef sirloin stripped up with with red and green bell peppers, seasoned with some lemon pepper, all season or seasoned salt, a little dash of garlic powder, and then topped with some lime and however the fuck you pronounce this. Not too much, but just enough to give it a little bit extra zest.
Some of that sauce.
Okay. And now we are cutting up the green beans.
Do you want to grab the other knife that I was using to kind of cut this pile down?
Actually, yeah. Go ahead. You can start. I'm just going to pop them off like this. Let's see. John, tell us what your favorite Office character is. I'd probably say Creed.
Yes, Creed.
Do a mukbang. Nope. Let's see. Will you come to LA with Parks? I'm going everywhere with Parks. Literally everywhere they go, I will be there. Onions? No onions. I'm not a fan of onions. I do like the flavor, but I'm not going to mess with it.
We don't stand onions in this house.
Who needs photography? Just be a chef, right? Oh, look! Hey! Oh my Jesus Christ. Never mind. I'm not even going to acknowledge it. I'm not going to acknowledge it. Jesus!
Sorry.
God, we need to get you a wooden cutting board.
I'm sorry.
This thing is just
It's so
rough.
extra.
It hurts. Everyone ignore him. Don't give him what he wants. Austin, if you're in here, do you remember that one time that we were on tour and we came across this guy who was singing outside of a building? I think it was like, what building was it?
Singing or whistling?
He was whistling. That's what it was. whistling, and he was like a world champion whistler. If you're there, you'll know what I'm talking about. He was like a really good fucking whistler. Well, anyway, that dude came. Yeah, see, look, he says, "Hey." That dude came up in my recommended for YouTube, and he was on like National Geographic for being a world record whistler. Isn't that insane? God damn it! You know what? Never mind.
Is he calling these carrots?
No, don't. No, just don't acknowledge. Don't acknowledge it.
Got it.
Okay. Okay. Let me get this.
We can't show off too much in my apartment, so I can make a welcome to my cribs video.
Oh, okay. I'll be sure to be extra secretive of the apartment. Okay. What is this saying? Mimic. Whatever.
You missed this.
Did I? It'll be okay. Let's see.
Should we start something like soaking these?
Soaking them?
Or do you just pop them in the pan? And then
Oh yeah, no, it's a quick, yeah.
Okay.
You just pop them in the pan once it's already hot. Cool. Perfect. I'll
Kind of
leave.
keep that on.
And then what else do we need to prepare? I
Um,
think that's it for now.
yeah, because the rice is just going to be in the pot.
Yeah. Okay, well, I guess that's it.
Alright, let's start cleaning up then.
Okay, sounds good. We're gonna start cleaning up our mess while the food marinates. In the meantime, what's up, everybody? Any questions that I can answer? Anything that I can do? Anything at all that will distract from what's going on in the comments right now?
Excuse me.
See, uncool Sarah? They have the right idea. Just don't pay any attention to it. We are better than that, people. Let's see. Okay, let's see. God, the thing about not having a phone case is that it's hard to like prop it up. Oh, is it there? Are we good? Okay. All right, well. Let's see. Any tips on concert photography? Yeah, I got tons.
You're happy then?
Let's see, what else? Let's see. Oh, it's Miss Julia. Hey, how's it going? I hope Riley's doing well. Let's see. Can you be a VIP for Toronto? Can I be a VIP for Toronto? I don't want to pay for that. Let's see. Oh, no. Let's see. Have I listened to the new Bring Me the Horizon album? Honestly, I haven't heard many good things about it. I'm just kidding. Jesus, I'm just kidding. No, I haven't listened to it yet, but I have. It's on my to listen to. Huh. See, if this were my YouTube channel where I could do a live stream that way, I'd have my microphone set up. I'd have a much better camera and lighting set up, and then I could do some really sweet sounds with that. Can you hear it? Awsten, am I giving you the tingles? Awsten, are you tingling yet? Awsten, did you break the chat? Awsten, you're taking a bath? Are you using one of the bath bombs? Did you get the eucalyptus? Did you get the eucalyptus like I recommended? Wait, yes to the bath bomb or yes to the eucalyptus? Oh, the star one. Oh, okay. I haven't tried. The what?
Intergalactic.
The intergalactic? I don't know. That's awesome, dude. I haven't gotten eucalyptus yet either, but I think at some point I will. Where do you even find that? Where do you go to get eucalyptus? I haven't even like considered where I would go to buy that. What are you trying to do? You trying to get some of these?
Yeah.
You want some salsa? I don't know why you don't like salsa.
Nobody come at me. I'll try it.
Okay, what time did we put the meat in the fridge? Does anyone know? How long ago was that?
Like 5 minutes ago.
Okay. We'll do it. We'll leave it in there for like 10 minutes or whatever. It won't do much, but whatever. See?
I see somebody that's a STEM major.
What? What are you talking about?
The tingles.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. Crunch. The rats are good. We should bring out the rats.
Not around my food. They're gonna eat it.
Okay.
Oh god. Look at that one. They crunch. Oh. Awsten texted me. Let's see what. Hey guys. Oh god. I hate that like really like ugly just like, hey guys, welcome back. What? They like the bell peppers? Oh, I want to see. Well, I'm doing something right now. 1 second, everyone. Huh. Maybe it's because they haven't eaten in days. That's cute. Her rats do like the peppers. But I'm gonna lower these. I just realized that these are like not the actual like fire stovetops, whatever you call it. I don't know. I didn't do my research before doing this. Oh, Awsten texted me again. We're gonna ignore that all of that just happened. It was bad. Okay. Well, it's really late. We should just go ahead and get this whole thing started. Do you have olive oil?
Yes. Check the.
Oh hell yeah! Should I do olive oil or vegetable oil? What do y'all think?
I like veggie. Someone says to shake your head,
To shake my head?
John. Yeah.
Why? Okay. Well, this hasn't been opened yet. Let's see.
Are you on live?
Yeah. Oh god. Let's see.
Is this like Inception?
I can't open this thing. Someone says, what am I making? Does anyone else in the chat want to share what I'm making? I can't see if y'all are saying anything, so for that person wondering, I'm making beef fajitas. Excuse me. Beef fajitas with green beans and Mexican rice, which we'll save the rice for last because I want to be quick.
We gotta wait a couple minutes then.
And then, you know what? Hey, Dad, can you help me find a larger pan than that
For what?
for the green beans? It'll be easier if there's more like space for them to move around in.
I don't think that there's anything bigger.
This is it?
Yeah,
This is all we got?
I have 2 pans and 3 pots.
I don't know why I thought you had more than that.
I thought so too, until I opened the package.
Well,
I do have the skillet that we could, I said you could do the beef on.
I don't know about that one. But it's okay. We'll make it work, everyone. And if I happen to set the place on fire, at least it'll be an interesting live stream. What else? Do you put diced tomatoes in your rice? I don't, but my mom does, and it's amazing. That's just too much work for me. Let's see. Are you making food? It's actually 10 at night, not 11, so it's still dinner time. I will never tell you what Awsten said. It is just god awful. It should be fucking illegal. Let's see how hot we got this. It's decent. It can be a little bit better, a little bit higher. There we go. My day's been okay. It's been lazy Sunday. Someone says, tell us a story. What do y'all want to hear? I'll tell you a story about whatever you want. As long as it's not the paranormal story, I can't share that yet. Let's see. Why poor Daff? What's that all about? I eat dinner at 2 p.m. A bedtime story? What is this? Is this some sort of remix? Weird. Spicy Nickelback. Yeah, I don't know why people are putting time restrictions on food. Also, I wanna go over something. You know what? You sparked something in me, something that I'm very passionate about. So, you know how people are like, oh, don't eat after 8 p.m. or don't eat after 10 p.m. or whatever? I don't know where this myth came from. I can't imagine that your body literally knows exactly what time you're eating at. The whole thing about not eating super late is all about being like eating relative to when you're going to sleep. The thing is after you eat, your body has to digest and break down the food that you're consuming. And if you eat and go straight to sleep, well then you're in a very static position. You're not moving around very much. And so your body isn't able to really break down the food as if you were, out and being active and, not sleeping. So if you eat, let's say, if you eat dinner at 7 o'clock and then you go to bed at 10 or 11, then yeah, sure, then that's fine. But let's say you eat dinner at 10, but you don't go to sleep until like 2. I'm not saying that that's a healthy habit or a healthy lifestyle to have in general, but your body's going to have that time to break down all that stuff that you just ate. So this whole thing about eating late or whatever, it's relative to when you eat and when you decide to stop moving and stop being active. So someone asked, what if you aren't active anyway? That's a fair question. Alright. Okay, so are we ready for this? So we've got, kind of looks like a stir fry, but we got all the goodness right here. Should I just dump it all? I'm scared. There's a lot of juices in here too. Here we go. Wait. Oh no, the pan's not hot enough yet. I want to hear it. Oh, that's why, because it's not on the dual. It's not on the dual mode. Daphne, your stove is too high tech for me. Commit. I'm waiting. There we go. You giving what? Hold on. Okay, that's fine. You do that. You do your thing. I'm just gonna set this to the side. I'm gonna let the pan heat up a little bit more so I can get some nice crispies in there. Hilo Milo is gonna go make a dinner too. I'm glad that I could inspire you to eat. Let's see. If I want to meet you, can I see if I'm at VIP? Yeah, yeah, for sure. Like if I'm there, it's totally cool. Ooh, I hear it. Can y'all hear it yet? Is the music too loud? Let me know, because it's kind of distracting even me.
Oh no, it's distracting me too.
Spencer wants to know if I have a P.O. box. I do not. Should I open one? If I have a P.O. box, what would I use it for? I do like Chicago. Chicago is really, really nice. When I went there in October, I went there for 21 Pilots, but I was there for a good part of the week. Just kind of enjoying the city and looking around. It was really pretty. Let's see. Fan art and gifts. That would be really sweet. But I think that'd be kind of silly for me to open up a P.O. box just strictly for like that kind of stuff. There we go. Alright, y'all hear that? Turn off the music real quick. Okay, y'all hear this? Hold on. There we go. Daphne, we need a bigger skillet. Huh? Yeah, why? Alright. Perfect. Gonna get that started. Okay. I'm getting the tingles. We did it. We did it. We gave someone the tingles. I can end this live stream now. Do you have tongs? Okay. There we have it, folks. We're going to get that started. But I'm going to lower it just a little bit. Because she is hot. Can y'all hear that? Daphne. Listen. Yeah, look at that. Fucking. The one thing is that you can't even smell how good this is. Okay, I'm gonna let that go for a little bit, but then I'm gonna get some green beans. Is it technically, what is it called? It's not, I'm not like grilling it. Am I frying green beans? What is this? Okay guys, teach me. We're gonna help. Am I sauteing them? Is it hot? That might be hot, but we'll see. Sauteing. Oh, they all agree. We all know exactly what it is except for me. steaming. I'm not steaming them. I'm gonna be sauteing them. Could you do my daughters in your pictures? Yeah, if they're in Houston, then I would absolutely do it. Otherwise, I won't really have a means to get to wherever you are to do the pictures. Go to sleep, Peyton. You don't need to see any of this. Is it hot? How hot do we got it? Is it gonna be all spicy whenever I finally throw it in? Let's see. Peyton, you can go to sleep, but you're about to miss some nice sizzle. I'm scared though. It's obviously not hot enough. Oh wait, there it goes. You can hear it. You hear that? Are you getting the tingles yet? I'll wait for that to get a little hotter. This I'm gonna have to turn. Ooh, she's hot. Oh man, there are a lot of juices flowing over here. Whoo-wee. Look at her go. Okay. I'm gonna set that there. Well, tell them to go to sleep. Tell them to go to bed. Also, why does it matter if they're on your live stream anyway? There we go. We'll let that get a nice little sizzle going in there. It's a tiny ass pan, but it is what it is. Gotta do what we gotta do. Let's see. Hey, someone's saying, the fuck you yelling about? I was trying to watch Daphne's calming live. Well, look what happened now. You're here. So you get to enjoy what I'm doing now. Let's see. Everyone who is saying that they're going to sleep and that they're sorry for it, don't be. Go to sleep. Get your rest. Because I'm not. Someone has to be responsible around here and get their rest. Woo! Okay. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get some of that lemon pepper. This is something that my dad taught me that he learned from one of my aunts, I believe. One of my tias. Was to cook it. Yeah. Hi. I can't do this. I can't handle more than one camera being on my face. I'm going to cook it with a little bit of lemon pepper, and I'm going to throw a little bit more of that sauce in here just to give it a nice little caramelized flavor to it. This is too much for me. Let's see. I don't even have to look at what I'm doing over here. Because I know nothing's coming out anyway.
You?
No! Why won't this thing come out? It's okay. We're good. Can we get some Worcestershire over here? Woo.
Yes, Master Chef.
Thank you very much. Perfect.
This is such a great angle and lighting.
You think so? For who? Oh, okay. Because I thought you meant for me, which I already knew that. Okay, so that's getting good. These look like... Woo-wee. See, the thing is that I should have the fan going right now, to suck up all of this steam, but then you're not going to be able to hear the nice tingling, sizzling that's going on over here. But honestly, I'm about to cut that anyway because these are going to get close to being done pretty soon. You in your live?
Yeah, I am good.
Okay. Daphne ended her live stream, so welcome back, everyone.
Yeah, I steal all your people.
Uh-huh. What are the comments saying?
Am I now a comment person?
Yeah.
Yes, turn on the fan. Seer God, more like ASMR God.
Yeah, bring it over here so we can see what's going on over here.
Alright.
Do the flip?
Yes.
Okay.
I gotta get all these angles, am I right?
Yeah.
Well, I gotta heat up the tortillas.
The oh shit! Yeah, we gotta do the tortillas and the rice. We're gonna have to stop this here in a second to get that going. So the trick is when you're dealing with green beans or anything green for that matter, specifically vegetables, is you really want to cook out all of those vitamins and minerals that make these healthy for you. Nah. What we're going to do is we're just going to completely just cook it all out. We're going to burn them. We're going to get rid of it all. And we're going to just soak them up in grease. And then we're going to eat them that way so that they taste good.
Somebody, all caps, you need the tortillas.
Yeah, I know. We need,
I
to,
know.
we need to get that going
We need to
soon.
start all that. Rats are better than food. True.
Okay. So we are getting close to these.
Oh god, it smells so good.
Yeah. Let's see.
Everybody's calling you Gordon Ramsay. Important question.
So I'm gonna put a little bit more lemon pepper on these bad boys. Actually, Daphne, if you want to get that like thing that you were telling me about,
Yeah.
whatever that is, and get the fajitas. I mean, not the fajitas. The tortillas started.
Okay.
And that'd be good because this is gonna be done pretty soon.
I don't know how you had this set up, but I'm gonna.
That's totally fine. That's absolutely good. You can see everything.
God, you are so awesome.
Because it's not coming out. There we go. Yeah. Boom. What else? John is the beat chef. Jawn Ramsay.
Ew, I love
Honestly,
it.
that sounds better than it looks. Jawn Ramsay.
Put that on an apron.
Should I try and like do the chef thing where I like?
Do you want me to help you with
No,
that?
don't do it.
Okay.
It's too hot. This thing is like fucking popping. Okay.
What's popping?
Get that started because these are going to be done pretty soon.
What about the rice? John.
We'll deal with that in a second.
No, we need to go with the
What's popping? This fucking these beans. Awsten texted me, but I can't see it because I'm obviously on live stream.
Wait, that's so specific. Oh my goodness.
All right, we're getting pretty close. What else? Add butter to the green beans. That actually would be pretty good. But no, I want them to dry out and burn, remember? I'm just kidding. Actually, butter probably would be pretty good.
You gonna grab it?
What do you think?
I mean, it wouldn't hurt.
It might be too late, unless you want to do it. Now, focus on the tortillas. The tortillas. What else? Spencer wants me to answer them. What, Spencer? What can I answer for you? It's getting too hot. I'm turning on the fan. Can you still hear me with the fan on? Are you still getting the tingles? I'll turn this off if y'all aren't getting the tingles. I'm actually gonna turn down the fajitas and let it simmer just for a bit. Just until the rice gets a little bit closer. Good. Because that's what we're about here. What else? Important question. I want to make you an apron. As earlier you said that. Damn it, hold on. It's going too fast.
How many tortillas?
Do 4.
For you or for me?
2 each. Someone says that they will make me a Jawn apron, but they can't get it to me because they're not going to a park show. See, this is where having a P.O. box would come in handy, but I don't know.
Get a friend that's going to the show to give it to John.
There you go. Yeah, if you know someone that's going to the show. Coming to Florida, do photography, giving you Old Bay when I see you. That was all-time mom.
Oh my God, so I love her.
If you didn't hear her, Daphne says hi. and that she loves you. That, honestly, is getting really close to being ready, but that isn't, so...
It's got 7 minutes when it boils.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm going to start lowering this then.
Here.
You have to buy some time. What?
I'm keeping it warm.
It's going to stay warm. No, don't do that, because I don't want the peppers to get all, like, soggy and, like, stuff. There you go. What about peppers?
Yeah, I'll put it in.
Okay, I'm back. What's up? What are we doing? Soggy peppers. I don't like that. Let's not.
That's not ASMR.
No, it's not. I lowered that a lot so that it can just kind of chill for a second while the rice cooks. See, you guys had me all distracted with your hold on. Let me make sure I'm hitting the right one here. You guys had me distracted with all your hard-hitting questions, all your hot takes. That now my peppers are gonna get soggy, and that's unacceptable. What else? Peppers? That's disgusting. Ooh, watch out! That is right near my face. Oh my God! What's my favorite Disney character? I don't know. Give me some options.
I like that Glob from Treasure Planet.
Glob?
Yeah, what was his name? The pink guy.
That doesn't count. Give me like real Disney characters. Peppers. If I want to give you a gift at the park show, where will you be? I can't tell you. I don't know. Do I like Peter Pan? I don't like Peter Pan. He needs to grow up. If you know what I mean. Don't tell me what to do. Beth wants me to go to Australia. I want to go back to Australia. Y'all need to book Waterparks there so that I can go again. Killjoy. Let's see. Okay, what about the Pixar movie about the dog? You mean Up? I love Up. Up is great. Okay, that's simmering.
Get a close up of these tortillas.
How are they doing? All right, we're gonna check on these tortillas. Yep, that's a tortilla.
Well, they puff up.
Yeah, they puff up. Wait, that rice. I don't know if that rice is gonna make it out on time.
Find out after the break. Get it? It's like.
Someone said the tortillas are giving them tingles. Okay, well that's good. At least it's not. At least.
It's making my mouth water smelling these.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me know when you're gonna flip them so we can get some nice audio of that. Tortillas.
First time.
That is not the first time, but that's how someone pronounced it.
Do the tongs give you tingles?
Do the tongs? Where's the microphone? Is it down here? There we go.
Oh, alright, the rice is boiling.
Okay, well, we'll get to that in a second. These are looking nice and crispy. Nice and salty. Okay. Tortilla flip? Okay, ready?
This one's all puffed up.
Listen. Okay. Nice.
I like watching the steam, like the bubbles.
Brianna has to wake up at 5 a.m. Go to bed. What are you doing? How do you, oh, you can pin comments.
I totally know.
Okay. Whoever can name my ASMR channel will be my pinned comment. Until this is done cooking.
Jawn.
Wait, did I say ASMR or did I say cooking channel? I have so many channels I need to make now. Someone says they need to wake up at 6 a.m. Oh, tomorrow's Monday.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, everyone. Go to sleep. Oh my god, you're going too fast.
JSMR. Ah!
I know, that's what I call it. I call it JSMR. I meant to say my cooking channel, because I already know what my ASMR channel is going to be called. Cook with Jawn, motherfuckers. But that's like the whole thing. It's not just cook with Jawn. It's like...
And then he rants the entire time.
Yeah, I don't even cook. Whew. It's getting hot and steamy in here. What happens if I do this? Is this better? I can't tell. Cooking with Jawn. Soggy peppers. I like that. Soggy peppers.
Ew.
Alright, so let's get some plates set up. We'll have some over here. How long until the rice is going to be good?
I'd say another couple minutes. Here, let's do this with the tingles.
They don't need to see the rice. That's
But-
not pleasant. Ew, don't look at the rice.
But it's boiling.
It's gross.
It's steamy. Okay.
I'll save.
This is pretty close to being done, I
Is
think.
it?
Yeah. Just a little bit more water needs to leave the pot. Do you want to open a window?
No, it's okay. Want me to check on these?
Johnny Peppers. That rice is wet. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's too wet. I don't like it. How are these guys doing? I mean,
They're getting charred.
a little bit. We're gonna get them a little bit more charred here in a second. I want to cook them. That looks pretty good. I just don't want them to be chewy, like too like what is it, gamey? Is that the word? Well, it's the word I'm looking for that describes something when it's too chewy. Like you have to chew on it and like you have to like gnaw at it.
Gamey.
Is it gaming? It's gaming.
Oh.
Cooking with Mr. Rucci. I don't like that. Gordon Johnsy's Boggy Peppers. I found it. Hold on. Where's it at? Papa John, please. Okay. I just learned how to do this. Oh my god. There we go.
How does this look?
Games describes... Oh, hold on. Someone actually gave me something useful. Gamey describes the flavor of hunted food like deer, bear, moose. Whoops.
Meese?
Whatever. Okay, how's the rice doing?
How does it look to you?
It's still too mushy. I want to like get it a little bit more firmed up.
Right. Well,
Here, you're in charge of rice.
do you want to start plating the fajitas?
No, I'm gonna let it simmer a little bit longer so that it's nice and hot by the time we put everything onto the plate.
Well, I don't want it to be too...
It won't. Trust me. I've done this at least a couple of times. Alright, what's up guys? We're about to conclude tonight's episode of shit, I can't say it. Tonight's episode of Boggy Beppers. As you can see, we have successfully cooked food that we will eat. Yeah, so if you have anything else left to say, now's the time to do it. Get it in.
It's me, Jawn. Fuck. Me too.
I hated that. I'm still right here. We are getting to the finish line. Actually, let me get the plates over here on this end. As you can see, we have cooked food. We have some beef sirloin. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that until everything is on the plate. Okay. All right. I'm gonna bump these up real quick. Gonna get them nice and toasty. Woo! I am mad. I'm mad at how good this is going to be. Ooh, that guy right there is a little crispy. Let's see. Let's see. Come on, give me something. Wait, let's see. I got cooking. Oh my god. These are so ridiculous. Hold on. They're going too fast. Everyone who's complaining about me not answering them, I need to know what your question is so I can answer it. Please do this again. Hey Dylan, nice seeing you. Maybe I'll do this again in the future. So, what do you guys want on my actual YouTube channel? You want me to do some more ASMR? You want me to do some more cooking? You want me to just absolutely confuse literally everybody with every single upload that I make because I have no consistency with any of my content? Whether it be photography related, whether it be cooking related, ASMR related, or even if it's just live Q&As. Okay. Alright, this looks just about right. Those peppers look pretty... What's the word I'm looking for?
Charred?
Charred. That's it.
That's not me.
Ooh, there's a couple in there that some crispy boys. Okay. All right, those are good. Those are definitely well done.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Can you turn off that? I can hear them. I can hear the green beans screaming.
Oh no, Jawn.
What? Oh, is it too much?
Yeah, it was too much.
Okay, no, that's good. No, they're good.
Oh jeez.
And I'm gonna put that guy right there.
Where do you want your rice?
Just on the side. Yeah, that's not so bad. That's good.
Do you want more?
Yeah, it's fine. Or, no, that's good. Alright. I need to start moving this stuff around because it's getting hot. Okay. Hold on. I need to set this back down before my beans are burnt.
Burnt.
Woo! Ah, that handle's hot.
See?
Shit. Oh no. I'm dropping beans.
Wait, what?
They're on the floor.
Jawn.
Quick, just pick them up. They won't know. Oh my god, the camera's turned around. Daphne, how'd you let this happen? Do you want these?
Sure.
Okay. Alright. What about the beans?
Can't believe you dropped the beans.
Oh shit. Ah, they're hot. Okay.
Got
All
it.
right, let's migrate. We're eating at the table. I'm burning my fingertips off right now. Let's see. Let's move the light. One second, everybody. Where's the other line?
I cut it up right there. Because we have some old ones.
Beverages. And gotta set the plates, get some silverware. Turn that off because that's annoying. And you know what? Let's call that a day. We'll bring some chips over and some salsa.
Salsa.
Whoop. And
Where am I putting it?
right there,
Okay.
right next to me. And that'll do it, everybody. As you can see, we've got beans, we got rice, we've got this stuff right here.
Fajita.
We got some of these. Oh shit. Okay, hold on. We got some of these to do this number. Oh man, this lighting is not doing it justice. I'm sorry, everyone. I swear this looks way more appealing in person. My presentation skills are still being developed, but there we go. Gonna do some of that. Don't have napkins, so I guess that's it.
Oh my god! I just squirted myself in the face.
Very nice. We're actually gonna eat now. So thank you guys for hanging out. Gonna eat this, then probably gonna pass out. Just kidding. Remember, don't fall asleep right after eating. It's bad. It's bad for your metabolism. It won't let your body digest your food properly. So good night, everybody. Thanks for hanging out, and I will probably live stream on YouTube on Wednesday. So Wednesday around 7 or 8 p.m. Probably around 8. I usually do things late at night. I don't know why. But all right, I'll catch you guys later. Good night. How do I do this?